And I'm back. Definitely needed a little sip. Okay, the Journal of Granny Rags. That's again someone in the first mission. Excerpt from the ramblings of a street denizen. Of course I'll tell you, dearie. I won't keep any secrets from you in the end. All the dreary days of my lives are like the windows of a house. From the kitchen I can see out into the garden where the leaves and stalks are brown and bug-eaten. You can see a little lump of dirt where something was wrapped in a blanket and laid to rest along the rows of twisting vines. The front room looks out into the street, where the neighbors are all setting fire to their homes, barricading themselves inside. Warm and snug, dearie. Don't forget about the bedroom either. It sees into a dreary alley, where hooligans are playing a game with an old man. The first two are hitting him with sticks, and the girl with them is kicking at his dry old ribs. Oh, to have those bones, to boil them in a pot. No one lives in my house anymore, dearie. No one you'd want to meet. When I lived there with my husband, we were fine people. Vera Marais, everyone would say. Your house is as grand as Boyle Manor. Better even. Your dinners are lavish, and your parties are the best. When that young Sokolov came to paint my portraits, I was nearly still in my prime. Radiant, he said, and he was just barely a man, so young, painting all the best people across the land. Everyone wanted a portrait by his hand, all my friends. I was the only one, dearie, wet with his paint, glistening on the canvas for a pretty coin. But it wasn't all parties and paintings. My husband and I weren't always at home, no. We traveled together, he and I, to the far ends of the Isles, beyond even, all the way to the red cliffs of PANDYSSIA, to dig in the rock and crawl through the caves, holding up candles and squinting at the walls. Many precious things we came upon, but none so precious as the boy with the black eyes, dearie. All those marks and bones, carved so deep and polished so bright. I brought the old bones home, hid them from my dear husband. Then I learned to boil them and carve them myself. They made such good presents, dearie. The little mute boy took them home. He loved them so. All the time he came back with new bones for me, holding them up, so I could see it in his eyes, even though his tongue was still. Granny, his eyes would say to me, carve these bones for me. Make me another present. And he went so far, all the way to Dunwall Tower, the royal headsman himself now, my little mute boy and his shiny, shiny sword. Better bones were what I needed, you see. Better bones to carve and polish, scrape and gleam. My dear old husband was always tired. I made him soup, and then he was sick. Better bones was all, for my little mute boy, carved in the name of the one with black eyes. And after my husband was gone, given away as birthday gifts, I didn't want to live there anymore. So now I'm old, and don't have many to give my presents to. It's sifting through the garbage for Granny Rags, and feeding the little birdies that gather at my feet. No one wants to have tea, dearie. Especially those rude louts in Bottle Street. Slackjaw and his boys always meddling with an old woman just trying to make her way. In the end, we'll be together with him. You and me in the dreary night with stars above and below. And always the one with the black eyes, dearie. Wow. That's a nice little character. Granny Rags. Ooh. Pick it up. How much coin do we have? Where can I find that? Escape? No. Journal. Stuff. 2,000 coins. We should probably go and get some new upgrades. Whoops. That hurt. I was kind of hoping to be able to do this. Where's my good friend here? I think we've listened to this. Oh, there's a book.
Does part of the soul live in the heart? If the heart keeps beating, does that mean that the spirit is never released into oblivion? I can keep a heart beating forever with electricity, but what does that mean for any essence trapped within? easier if I created these processes in waking hours. I am uneasy pursuing avenues that emanate from my dreaming mind.
I think I've read this book. Series is nothing. Yeah, I've read Circle. Yeah, I've read this one.
Part of the soul live in the
Hey,
heart.
guy, where are you? Hi.
If the heart keeps beating, does
I
that
think I
mean
have
the
money
spirit is
enough.
never
What can I do for you?
Hi. Talk about upgrades. I have sleep bolts enough. Spring razors will bite, destroy things. Ooh, I want this. Rewire circuitry and turn security systems to your advantage. Not really sure I want that. Upgrades. Let's get some more. I don't know. Bone charm capacity. I didn't know I had that much money. How did I get up on so much money? Sword I'm gonna try and not use, so let's get some more. What's this? Ooh! That's very useful. And then some more range. We are overpowered now. Amazing. Can I buy some more sleep bolts? How much? Oh, I have 10. Okay. I don't want any. Oh! So the crossbow upgrade didn't work on the sleep bolts. That's not good. Let's acquire a new power. What do we have? Blink. Vitality. Health is increased. Why not? Bend time and stuff. Maybe we should wait for a bit. Agility is very nice. Well, we'll find a lot of those things. You have an extended health bar. At level 2, you regenerate more health faster. Okay, thank you.
But what does that mean for any?
Yeah, see, I've been extended health bar now.
It'd be easier if I created these processes in waking hours.
Yeah. So, let's go and see our friend Havelock here.
Why? He can't sleep in regular beds anymore, or that's what he says. Says he was in the Navy too long. Can you believe it?
Oh,
That pile of wood out there? It's a hovel he built from an old rowboat. Where does Admiral Havelock find these people, I wonder?
Who are you talking about? Hi. I'm just sneaking about.
I had a sailor for a boyfriend once. He thought he'd strike gold digging in the Pandyssian cliffs. They found his ship drifting empty.
That's too bad. I like the design of characters in this game and the textures and stuff. Hi, Cecilia.
Good day, Master Corvo.
Hello.
Lydia and I trade chores sometimes, and I'm starting to think I never come out ahead. She's a smart one. I hope the attic's to your liking. I've slept there myself on summer nights.
Yeah, I like it. Anyway, let's go downstairs and move on with this game.
You know, I tried to attend services with the overseers for a while. They've just gotten more and more, I don't know, rabid about the 7 strictures and witchcraft and all that nonsense.
Ah. Yeah, I guess they got crazy. Okay. Have I explored this area? Not really. There's stuff to pick up somewhere? Nope. Okay. Time to talk to the guy.
Well, let's get down to it. First
Indeed.
off, I know that assassination is dark business, but sometimes good men have to do bad things to make the world right. Our purpose is clear. We want to restore Her Majesty's line by finding and putting Emily Kaldwin on the throne. To those ends, we'll hide, act in shadow, take them apart, piece by piece.
Good.
Tonight, High Overseer Campbell dies by your hand. It won't be easy. He's protected by his overseers, an army of religious zealots. But if anyone can do it, you can. Your exploits are legendary. Campbell carries a private journal. Once you've eliminated him, get the journal, because we think it contains Emily's location. Recovering her is obviously critical, assuming she's alive. That's the gist of it. Remember our cause and strike true. We're counting on you. Another thing. Campbell is holding a former overseer by the name of Martin. He's one of us, and if you manage to find him, give him whatever help you can. He's a master strategist, and he got caught working for our cause. It'd be good to have him back here at the Hound Pits.
Good. So, we have a couple missions then. I'm just gonna read that book right under your nose. I don't think we've read this one. Yeah, excerpt from a letter of public concern by anonymous authors. What you've read here is the truth, regardless of what you will hear from the authorities who rule over us. It is not a matter of coincidence that the former royal spy master is the one who stepped in when the late empress fell. We, who will remain nameless, believe that these events are interconnected. The signs of oppression are all around us. The Sokolov designs, originally intended to provide light and warmth in our homes, have been turned against us as a means of inspiring fear and controlling our movement through the city. And where did this plague originate? Some say it was imported. A wild theory? Perhaps. One of our members risked her life to obtain an internal report from the government, which we will be printing and sharing soon, called the Exquisite TALLBOY, extolling the virtues of this newest member of the City Watch. To those in the streets below, these virtues are horrors, spread by stilted thugs who rain down fire on the sick and the poor. To these eyes, the TALLBOY is another government bully armed with incendiary devices, thickly armored and standing high overhead, looking down at the common people of the city. We now know that the TALLBOYs are heavily drugged, imbibing a substance that renders them resistant to pain, but also dulls whatever empathy they might normally possess. Exquisite? We think not. Copy these words and share them with your neighbors, and remember, when the tides are lowest, the truth will be revealed. Propaganda! Propaganda everywhere! So, journal. Objectives. So we should go to the guy. We have the blackmail journal, and there was also the guy... Ooh, what? The rune? Should I be selecting my heart?
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands.
I should really use this
Such
more.
laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time. Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. Before the sun rises, they toss any casualties into the river. Men or hound, they all go in.
If I remember correctly, these will try to eat me. Ow, yeah, indeed. Stop it! Hey!
They top off the wine with river water, but eventually someone swoons. Then fresh bottles are fetched from the cellars.
Okay, good.
Their fate rests on your effort, on the strength of your hands and of your heart. They stood in a circle around the candles and cut their hands to form their alliance. The blood hissed as it touched the flames. The conspirators have found a safe home here. They take great care that they are not followed.
Indeed. Ow! Let's see, lose blink, go over there. Pick up the heart again and walk around a bit with this.
The ale here is sweetened with honey to hide the taste of river rye.
Interesting.
The sober speak in whispers. The drunk bellow. Fortunes have been won here, and lives have been lost.
Yeah.
The old man claimed a dark corner and drank himself into oblivion. The hounds were the first to find him.
What's this?
They are burning whales.
Why are they burning the whales?
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and it changes hands.
Good. Okay. Well, not good that the hounds kill hounds and stuff, but we'll figure that out later. There's a last book for us to read here, before we move on. Excerpt from a book on the far continent, PANDYSSIA. At the Academy of Natural Philosophy, they speak of the Pandyssian continent as a place of wonder, where all of life has entwined and blossomed across eons, producing a vibrant ecology unrivaled in the civilized world. The overseers from the Abbey of the Everyman, by contrast, talk of horror and heresies, of cults of sub-men engaged in brutal, perverse rituals. The few who have traveled to the far continent and come back to the Isles, those who have actually touched the soil there, have returned with notes that describe vast deserts, deep jungles, and outlandish creatures that defy belief. So basically Australia. Anyway, once in a generation, a great effort is mounted to build a colony there, in hopes of this someday growing into a port city to rival Dunwall itself. But to date, these attempts have all ended in madness and failure. Definitely Australia. Or, I'm reading at the moment an amazing book by Robin Hobb. It's called The Lifeship Traders. It's a trilogy. And it's really, really nice. And it talks a lot about some southern city that's basically on the edge of a giant jungle and has trouble surviving and stuff. Anyway, you should really read Robin Hobb, The Lifeship Traders trilogy. And I don't know how long I've been going for, but my throat is all raspy, it's late, and I think I'm going to end it here. Plus, it seems like a nice place to stop for now.
When you want to set out, just give the word.
Yeah, in a second. I'm just gonna finish up what I was trying to say here. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the introduction part of the game, and the first level is right beyond this conversation here. The first real level where we can have a lot of fun and do stuff and things and explore and have a real open-ended area. And well, anyway, that's what we're going to do next time. I hope you had fun. I'm certainly enjoying myself playing through this game again after a couple years of not playing. I don't know when it came out, 2012 or 13? That's when I last played. No, it can be 5 years ago. 2014 maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I want to thank you all very much for watching. I'll leave you with this beautiful sunset. Or sunrise, I don't really know. And yeah, I shall see you all next time for more Dishonored. I am Seb Dahu. Goodbye.